Packaging. Graphic design application is intended to function as casing and to attract a consumer and present the product and the information about the product. It is an amalgam of 2- and 3-dimensional design, promotional design, information design, and practicality. Packaging encloses a product and functions to allow access. One important part of a package is to be able to see the product that you're buying. Not all packages can do that. However, most of them can. In this case, we have 2 packages that you can see. The glass bottle here for the sweet chili, and shows the product inside and the color and all that good stuff. But probably one thing that sets this packaging apart from the others is just all of the really cool graphics that are on the labels and the way the labels are cut out into interesting shapes. So a lot of kind of work went into the graphical production of those labels and how they're affixed to the bottle. And as you can see on the top, how the label kind of goes over the lid so that you can see that the seal is not broken, and you got some interesting and cool graphics that might help separate their product and be more attractive than all the other sweet chilies that are around it. As we can see over here on the right, the men's shirt, this is an interesting, kind of a sophisticated way of presenting a shirt in what looks to be a wooden box that has maybe a plastic or glass, probably plastic, I would say, front part that allows you to see the shirt, and also has a logo stamped on there so that you know what the brand is. In terms of trying on the shirt, this kind of package might not be as easy as some of the other ones to get it out and try it on. However, if you don't need to try it on and you buy the shirt like that, it kind of serves a purpose because of the way that the shirt's being presented is in a pretty sophisticated and elegant way. Packaging, here's some other packaging. Again, if you're a company that has a lot of different products and a lot of different sized products that need to go in different sized packaging, you could still be consistent in your overall look, even though you have to move things around, move graphics around and such. But by keeping the same color scheme, the same text, and some of the same graphical elements, you're able to make all of those different sized products and packages look similar and consistent to a specific brand. And this is a company that did well for that. This is the Martha Stewart line. Same with this company as well. This one has a lot of different products inside, but they also want to be able to show all those different products how they look. So being able to use a cylinder or so to be able to put all the products around the outside is a good way to show the product in every angle. Some of these other packages too, the way that they put the products together and cut an opening so that the person can see and even go in and touch and feel the texture of the silverware. Again, same kind of company, another bunch of different products, but all have similar graphics to help make them look like they're all a part of that same brand. Also, packaging ideas too can be reinvented. We all remember Oreos and the package they came in when you opened it up. It was kind of tough to really seal that back, but now they've invented, within the last few years, this lift that you can lift up, and it has some sort of adhesive on there, so when you put that back, it seals that package up to keep the freshness. It also, by lifting up the top, it allows you to be able to really pick out the products a lot easier than having to pull out the tray from one end and then try to pick the product out and push the tray back in terms of just making it a lot easier on the consumer. They really did a good job. Seems like something that should have been invented a long time ago, but only recent years has been invented. But it makes it more functional. research materials and construction to come up with adhesive that is going to be, used over time and still being able to be adhesive and still safe for the product. Consider recycled materials, sustainable design. Beware of packaging as the integration of three-dimensional and two-dimensional designs. So packaging general objectives are: consider all sides of packaging in the design. Design appropriately for the brand and for the audience. It should work within a larger visual identity system, if applicable. Ensure the legibility and clarity of the information, and differentiate from the competition. Some other general objectives would be: consider that it will be seen in multiples when on display. Consider appropriate color associations, national and global. Create consonants of color design with other flavors or choices in a product line, and identify its manufacturer, product name, contents, weight, and provide any other pertinent information. Here's some creative packaging. This might be a good way to get a child to eat bread. Tell them they get to eat out of the Monster packaging. Another one is the K-Cups that's so popular now for coffee. Having individual served coffee makes it a little easier for the consumer to be able to use. Of course, you need a specialized machine, the Keurig machine, to do it, but this has been a pretty big development in coffee packaging. Even for ketchup, always used to hit the bottom of the ketchup bottle to be able to get out the rest of the product that's barely left, but by designing the package to be a bottle that stands upside down might make that a little easier on people. So, in summary, communication graphics communicate a brand's message through good design. Identification graphics might include stationery, letterhead, packaging, signage, logos, websites, and any number of visual devices. Identity standards should be applied to identification graphics so they are consistent and easily identify a brand. And that concludes this week's presentations.